This week on Dateline Schools, we're on the road visiting the YMCA of the Blue Water area, learning some water safety tips for the summer. To tell us all about it, my special guest is the WISE Youth and Family Program Director, Calvin Basil. And Calvin, what are some of the key things people need to know whenever they're around any kind of body of water?
Just understanding their surroundings and doing the research prior to going to the venue, whether it be a lake, river, pond, or pool. And, just making sure that, is there a lifeguard on duty? Where is the entry, exit points? And one of the big things we really emphasize is never swimming alone.
And so there really isn't much difference between a pool or a lake or St. Clair River in our case, right?
No, yeah, doing the research ahead of time. One thing with the lake that you run into is the riptide currents.
Mm-hmm.
And, one of the biggest things with those is not to panic. Just allow it to, what it's going to do is going to take you away from the shore. You don't fight it. As it gets you away from shore, its strength will weaken, and you'll find yourself the ability to swim out of it. You swim parallel to shore, and then you'll be able to swim back in safely.
I guess most of us too really associate riptides with what we hear, the Weather Channel and other places along the ocean, but we have them here along Lake Huron and Lake St. Clair too, don't we?
Yeah, and it's just understanding those precautions as well as understanding the true power of the river and the lake, and that's one of the instances of working with those opposed to going into a pool or pond that you got to be very, cautious of.
And I would say too, along here the St. Clair River, what does it flow? About 7 miles an hour the current is. I mean, that creates its own set of problems for swimmers, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's one thing that we precaution everybody that, a flotation device is always recommended, as well as, like I said, understanding the power of it regardless of your swimming ability. Just making sure you take all those precautions to be on the safe side.
And the key is not to discourage people from going in the water, but just be safe so that you can get out safely.
Yeah, no, don't discourage anyone from going in or around water. I'm a water lover myself, but just making sure that you guys do have, flotation devices and taking all the precautions necessary to be safe.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.